you know, in my opinion, here's Michael Cole. JBL told me this. He apparently comes to these shows with a shitload of notes. He's very prepared. He knows what he's going to say before he does it. Yet, with all these notes in front of him about every match that's on the card for Raw, he still manages to fuck up. Now, I know that, nobody's perfect, but here's the guy who's supposed to be the lead voice of WWE, who has his voice in the WWE intro before every show where he says, "This is electric." My response to that is, you are an absolute idiot for screwing something up that had so much importance. Obviously, he thought that Eve Torres had been voted in for the fans, or by the fans during the match, because he was applying information to Kelly that related to Eve Torres and Eve Torres' history with the Bella Twins, which is long past. And in the past, I think that Michael Cole somewhere along the line was either smoking a majority of ganja or something, because, man, he really messed up there. And I hope that someone else out there in Radioland, in our radio form, picked up on the same things I did. And in my notes, I actually documented the fact of how Michael Cole made several mistakes during that match, and it was absolutely disrespectful. And I think that Michael Cole definitely owes an apology to the entire Divas division for the way he's been treating them over the last number of weeks. I think that Michael Cole gets a bit too much into his character, and he's one of those individuals that needs to learn when to turn it off. Now, I know Jerry Lawler told me one time that himself and Michael Cole, despite everything we see on WWE television, are very good friends. But I really think that Michael Cole needs to learn when to turn it off and start showing more respect. I think he gets a bit too much into his WWE role, and there needs to be a lot of correction for that. I can only imagine the amount of shouting people like Vince McMahon and Jim Ross were doing at Michael Cole through the headset when he was screwing up on that one. I love the whole Extreme Expose thing. I loved everything she did on SmackDown, and I'm loving what she's doing on Raw right now. And I just thought I would come on here and talk about it a little bit, because I've been so close with Kelly over the last 5.5 years, approaching 6 years. Thank you so much for accepting me on your friends list on Facebook. I didn't think you were actually going to do it, but you did it. There's a lot of confliction when it comes to me and Kelly, not only myself and Kelly, but myself and the entire WWE division that pertain to the Divas. There's a lot of confliction. A lot of people wonder what I truly feel about the Divas division. I think that the Divas division, offers a lot to the WWE presentation. More so than it has probably in the last decade. The WWE Divas division has come a long way since the days of Sunny and Sable, who were very influential back when they were in their prime. But those days are long surpassed us. We're seeing more and more women wanting to lend a hand in terms of in-ring competition. Kelly is an example of that. Her in-ring style is very innovative, just as all the Divas are. And I think that, the Divas division is an absolutely wonderful thing for WWE to promote, just as the Cruiserweight division was back when it was popular. I think that we're always going to see it evolving. I think we're always going to see a Diva getting equal opportunity, which is the word I'm searching for, an equal opportunity to be the Divas champion. And I think that Kelly deserves a lot of credit despite all the negativity that she's been getting and has received over the last 5.5 years. I spoke to her friend Krista, who believed when Kelly first started in WWE back in 2006 that she was going to go immediately to the top. And her analogy of that proved it to be correct, just as all my analogies did. I was one individual who believed from day one she was going to make it, and if I said I wasn't, I'd be lying, despite some of the negativity myself have shed towards Kelly. Obviously, everything went okay for her, and now she's on top of the WWE. Now the only thing we have to wonder is how long is she going to remain on top of WWE's Diva division in the number one spot? How long is she going to be able to do it? Apparently she's having trouble dealing with pressure, so having the Divas title does not allow pressure to be slacked off. It only allows pressure to be added on. And hopefully this pressure will not reach a climax and result in Kelly leaving WWE. There are a lot of rumors going around she's going to be leaving, but we'll see where it goes from there. She's in line for a major push and possibly a heel turn over the next couple of months, and definitely I wish her all the best in her future endeavors with WWE, formerly known as Barbie Blank in OVW, which she is under on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com and type in Barbie Blank in the search box, and you can pull up the official Facebook page of Kelly Kelly. Her MySpace page is also myspace.com/Barbie Blank WWE Diva. You can find it on my personal MySpace page and our official radio MySpace page, which is myspace.com/HEW Entertainment Radio. I guess the only thing left for us to do for this very special presentation of HEW Entertainment Variety Radio is to offer our congratulations to Kelly Kelly for capitalizing on the opportunity that was presented towards her and capturing her inaugural WWE Divas Championship. And unlike Michael Cole, I have relayed correct information to the listening audience in our radio form and on our website. So definitely I think Michael Cole can learn from me. I by no means will try to go after JLR's Hall of Fame ring, but I think that I can definitely relay correct information when correct information needs to be relayed. Lay off making fun of the independents and improve on your journalistic integrity, Mr. Cole, because right now you have none. On that note, thank you so much for listening to this week's audio commentary, where I once again have put over Kelly Kelly for the 500th time, as you've heard me do time and time again here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio, and contribute your opinion about Kelly Kelly winning the Divas Championship in this YouTube video via comment or via email by going to youtube.com Jonathan Clarke 22, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment Radio, and facebook.com Jonathan Clarke. Send us friends requests, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube videos and sign up for our radio forum. It takes about a minute and a half to complete your registration. Once you have submitted a few details, you can use your username, which you obtain, to access our audio archives, which include a variety of audio commentaries and interviews. Coming up in a future audio commentary, we'll take a look at the success of WWE on YouTube, youtube.com/WWE, watching over 100 million videos the WWE Universe are doing. And the more views WWE's YouTube account get, the longer it will be around, and WWE will be happy as they look to expand on the whole social network idea. You can find Kelly Kelly on Facebook, facebook.com, type in Barbie Blank, and myspace.com/WWE Barbie Blank WWE Diva. It's very interesting to see the evolution of Kelly Kelly, and I hope that a month from now she's still the Divas Champion, and she's in my thoughts and my prayers, having to deal with the whole Andrew Martin situation, doing very well with that. I hosted the Andrew Martin tribute show. It was probably one of the most difficult things that I had to do, because it was very hard to find somebody who actually had something positive to say about Andrew Martin. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get somebody to say something positive about Andrew Martin, especially some of his co-workers. Sabu wanted nothing to do with it. The Sandman wanted nothing to do with it. Sabu's response to the whole Andrew Martin situation was, Test was an asshole anyway, apparently. I don't know. I think Sabu himself is an asshole. I've had the privilege of interviewing Sabu, and it wasn't exactly the most thrilling experience of my life. But, I've interviewed over half of Paul Heyman's original roster, and I have a lot of negative things to say about a lot of them, and a lot of positive things to say a lot about them. But I think that, the whole Kelly Kelly thing worked out wonderfully, and I think that she will continue to prove a lot of people wrong, myself included, although I have probably been the most positive person towards Kelly Kelly in the last 5.5 years, and I say that with probably 95 out of 100% certainty. And to let people know, no, I have not committed suicide due to the recent events that have developed on WWE television with Kelly Kelly becoming the Divas Champion for the inaugural time. I am actually very happy with her and her success. Thank you so much for listening to HEW Entertainment Variety Radio. I love you to death, Kelly Kelly, and we'll check in with you next week when I once again emphasize on something crucial going on in the world of professional wrestling, because as always there's going to be something crucial and innovative going on that we're going to have to talk about and shed some light on for you and update you on. Check us out on our official website and sign up for our radio forum, and we'll see you next week. I'm Jonathan Clarke.
Yeah, well, at least I'm reading. If you count grrr as a word, and I do.
What are you looking at me for, you troglodyte?
Troglo what?
Look it up!
Wow, that was weird.
You're gonna read that book, and you're gonna read it now!
But reading hurts.
Not as much as this. You see, reading is a joy. Reading takes you to new and exciting places.
Daddy!
You can't see me.
I gotta start reading.
I remember when it was actually fun seeing that guy on television, you know, when he used to do the whole F-U deal, and then he used to do the whole you can't see me deal with his hand and everything like that, and then he just became like a knockoff of Ernest P. Worrell once he started spreading these fond messages to fans about reading and friendship and love and the PG shit, and oh man, terrible. John Cena is like one of the worst examples of a professional wrestling hero since Hulk Hogan in the 80s. And now you turn on Disney Channel and see him on Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was a good show, and you just had to ruin it for me, John. You just had to ruin it for me. God forbid the day you ever show up here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio, because I think that'll